Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Happy New Year! It's 2024, we officially crossed into the new year and this is my very first video. Yay! So I hope we are all doing well, our families, our loved ones, and this is going to be our best year yet. Now from the title, today I'm going to be talking about a couple of cleansers that I've been using on my skin for quite some time now. When I crossed a certain age threshold, I started prioritizing keeping the moisture, especially in my skin, on my face. So I switched out my sulfate-based cleansers for non-sulfate-based cleansers, and I decided to go with using ceramides. Now, the very first cleanser I started with that was a ceramide cleanser was the Cerave. I have it right here. Cerave SA Smoothing Cleanser. This was the very first ceramide cleanser I used, and I totally loved using this cleanser. My skin responded absolutely brilliantly to it, and I decided to try something else, another brand, a brand that I reviewed on my channel, and that is Facefacts. So today I'm going to be talking about the ceramide cleansers that Facefacts released. I think it was last year or probably 2 years ago now, 2020 or 2021, I'm not sure. But I'm going to be talking about the Facefacts Ceramide Skin Barrier Complex range of cleansers for the face. I know they have a body cleanser, but I don't have that. So I'm going to be talking about the cleansers for the face. So if that's something you're interested in, then keep on watching. So I'm going to be starting off with the very first cleanser I got from the entire range, and that is the Facefacts Ceramide Skin Barrier Complex Hydrating Gentle Cleanser with 5 ceramides, hyaluronic acid and oats. This deeply cleanses dry, sensitive skin and helps strengthen your protective moisture barrier. This is fragrance free and vegan. Now when I started using this particular cleanser, I really loved how soft it was on my skin. My skin felt really nice and soft and supple after cleansing with it. It's a very lightweight gel and it's not sulfate based. Let's have a look at the back of this pack. This is what the pack looks like. I like the shape of the bottle. This is a rectangular pump bottle. Now the ingredients are written at the back. It has a pull tab. So it's really hard to read because the texts are really small, but this is be kind to your skin with our ceramide gel cleansers. Our hydrating gel helps to deeply cleanse even the most dry and sensitive skin. Formulated with skin barrier complex of 5 ceramides, moisture locking, hyaluronic acid, glycerin and soothing oats, and it washes away impurities and makeup, leaving skin clear and hydrated. So this has cocoa betaine and sodium lauryl sarcosinate. That is the two primary surfactants in this particular cleanser, and it has ceramide 1, ceramide 4, 6, Roman numerals 2, and ceramide 3, ceramide 2. I know these ceramides have their names, but this is what this particular one contains. And I really liked the way my skin felt using this particular cleanser. But one thing I did notice about it, eventually in the long run, especially when you are on the streets of Lagos or you take public transportation like I do, this wasn't getting rid of all the dirt on the surface of my skin. I would use a cleanser or a toner, I don't want to use the word cleanser again, a toner afterwards, and I would still see dirt. Very little dirt on my skin, so I decided that this particular cleanser needed a backup cleanser. So I decided to go ahead and get the newer launches in the line, and the very first one I got was the foaming cleanser. And because I have hormonal acne and it was really bad at some point, I will insert a video or a picture of when my skin was really bad. I don't have typical breakouts, pimples, and all that, but I do have recurrent hormonal acne. I have whiteheads, I have blackheads. That is something I've dealt with for quite some time. So that has been an issue. And niacinamide has been something that has helped calm my skin over the years. And so that is why when they came out with this particular one, I was really pleased. This is the Ceramide Skin Barrier Complex Foaming Cleanser. This is with 5 ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. Now, unfortunately, unlike the hydrating cleanser, this is not sulfate free. The primary surfactant in this, which is weird because I checked the ingredients online before actually buying this, which is sodium lauryl sulfate. If it had even been laureth, I wouldn't have been so. I don't use the word angry, but I was quite disappointed to know that this was a sulfate-based cleanser since I was keeping away from sulfates. But it was gentle enough on my skin in the beginning until it started drying out. And I know that's like from switching to a new product, but my skin dried out at some point using this particular cleanser. Let's get into what this cleanser is. Now, this is the foaming cleanser with 5 ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. This deeply cleanses dry, sensitive skin and helps strengthen your protective moisture barrier. This is fragrance-free and vegan. Now, the ingredients has sodium lauryl sulfate and cocamide DEA and cocobetaine as well. And it has ceramides, APAS. Okay, they use the ceramide names here. Ceramide APAS, NP, EOP, and NS, niacinamide, citric acid, and a whole bunch of good stuff. Now, this is a very lightweight gel cleanser, irrespective of the fact that it's sulfate based. It's very lightweight. It cleanses the skin deeply. And now with any cleanser that has an active in it, I leave this on my face for a maximum of 2 minutes before I rinse off. So yeah, I have really good things to say about this cleanser. It's a really good cleanser. If it's something that you've been thinking of getting, maybe you should try it. Maybe your skin would love it. Who knows? Now, moving on to the very last cleanser that I have here, and this is the Facefacts Ceramide Skin Barrier Complex Blemish Clarifying Foaming Cleanser. Now, this has 5 ceramides and 2% salicylic acid and niacinamide. Now, if it's closest to anything that I've used before, it would be the Cerave SA Smoothing Cleanser, because this is a salicylic acid based cleanser. Now, unfortunately, my skin hated this cleanser, or hates it, doesn't like it. But that would be for some other time. Now, this has sodium lauryl sarcosinate as the primary surfactant, and also our low foaming ceramide cleanser deeply cleanses with sensitive, blemish prone and oily skin, formulated with our skin barrier complex of 5 ceramides, 2% salicylic acid, niacinamide, and all that good stuff. Now, when I started using this particular cleanser, my skin dried out. It totally dried out my skin, and I was pleasantly surprised because the other two, the very first one didn't, and I was thinking probably it was salicylic acid, but at the same time, why did it do that? Now, unlike the Cerave, this doesn't really hold my whiteheads and my blackheads in place. I could have used this for like a week and I would still have active breakouts, active whiteheads, and active blackheads, and then it would pause and then continue, and I wouldn't know what I did wrong or what I did right. But this cleanser, I don't know, I just don't like it. I like the other two, but this particular one, I got better results using Cerave than this particular salicylic acid based cleanser. But hey, that's just me. It could be my skin. It could be that the 2% is too much for my skin and the percentage in the Cerave is gentler or softer on my skin. But hey, who knows? This is also a gel-based cleanser that's really soft and gentle on the skin. It lathers. The lather is really soft, and it's a good cleanser, but for some reason my skin hates it. But I'm still using it. Hey, I'm gonna use all these cleansers. Don't mind me. I'm gonna use every single drop of these cleansers until the bottles are empty. So, yeah, that's that. Now, if you have dry or sensitive skin and you've been meaning to try any of these cleansers, you might want to start with either the Hydrating Gentle Cleanser or the um, foaming cleanser. This has hyaluronic acid, and then this is a combination of niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. These are very gentle cleansers. This is sulfate based, and this isn't. So you might want to have to choose between the two, whichever of the two that your skin is desiring at that point. And then if you have oily, acne prone skin, you might want to try the Blemish Clarifying Foaming Cleanser. This isn't doing so well for me, but I'm still going to continue using it because at any given point in time, I always like to have salicylic acid in my routine. So this has to work for my skin. I'm going to have to make it work for my skin. And so far, I'm like a quarter done with this particular one. The rest are like halfway. So yeah, that's that. Now, when it comes to the price points, these were I think between 3 to 5,000 when I got these particular cleansers. With our exchange rate, it's a little bit different now. So if you are going to compare this to the Cerave line that they're modeled after, you might want to weigh the pros and cons of using either one. I'm not going to pitch one brand against the other. So I have used Cerave. I know what my skin felt like with that. And I have used the Facefacts Ceramide cleanser. So I don't know. For me, it was just a matter of, oh, how many cleansers can I fit into my budget? And Facefacts did it for me, as always. Now, cleansers are only one step or one part of any good skincare routine. I do have some serums and moisturizers from Facefacts as well that I use after using these cleansers, and I will have that in another video. I'm still using them. I just want to gather all my thoughts and, have concrete proof or evidence as to the efficacy of any of the serums or the moisturizers. And just a quick peek, I have the Facefacts Ceramide Skin Barrier Complex Moisturizing Gel Cream. This has 5 ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and oats. I do have a couple of their serums as well. Let me see how many I can fit onto my palm. I have the Facefacts Firm and Renew Polypeptide Serum. I actually like this serum. That's in another video. I also have a ceramide serum. Now, I can't be using ceramide-based skincare and not have a ceramide serum. So I have the Facefacts Ceramide Serum. I also have their 3% lactic acid serum. This is the Glow and Resurface. This serum, I have very mixed feelings about it, and I will talk about all that in my next video, so look out for that. And the very last serum I have is the Restore and Clarify Salicylic Acid Serum. This is a 2% salicylic acid serum. I use this mostly after using the salicylic acid Blemish Clarifying Cleanser, just to have, a BHA routine going on. And the very last in the ceramide collection that I have is the Blemish Treatment Gel. I use this when I have larger pore congestion, like really large ones, and this takes a couple of days to calm an inflamed module on my face, but it does eventually. Yep, that's it. So let me know which one of the cleansers that you've used in the comment section. Did you like the cleansers? Are they working well enough for your skin? Have you gotten them at a relatively cheap or comfortable price? Because I know prices are like crazy. So let me know. I'll be in the comments. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.